Welcome to the first Sheep Winter Games, brought to you by RedOps Productions.
The opening ceremony is underway. Athletes and fans have come from all over the world for this exciting event, the Sheep Winter Games of 2021. The King and Queen welcome all the fans and athletes to Aris, the home of these Winter Games. Lighting of the torch is now official. Get excited because the Sheep Winter Games of 2021 have officially begun. Hello and welcome to the first event of the Sheep Winter Games of 2021, Speed Skating, 1 lap. The sheep will be racing on this indoor track, and by the end of today, we'll know who will win the first gold medal of these Winter Games. A quick look at the results of the Sheep Summer Games of 2020, where Aris won the rights to host the Winter Games. Coming up, the first heat of the race, Beretti, Himmel, Naturan, and Tilakana. I will be your commentator for this event and all future events of the Sheep Winter Games. Get excited because the Sheep Winter Games are underway. The first speed skating event is now underway. Heat 1 of the race. We have Tilakana and Beretti and Himmel currently up in the lead. It's a 1-lap event, so these sheep must be quick and there can't be any mistakes on this track. Tilakana currently taking a good lead over Beretti and Himmel. Natron currently in the back. As you saw, the sheep get to randomly choose their starting position. We do our best to randomize to make these events as fair as possible, where we do not control the sheep, but the sheep and the randomness of the events control themselves. We try to be true to the official results each time, only doing each event once, even if we personally do not like the results. But here we have it. Tilakana currently in the lead, and Natron squeaking by. Beretti, and Natron just passed Beretti for the final leg of the race. Natron sprinting for the finish line. Natron gets a first place finish here in the first heat. Tilakana now holding off Beretti, and Tilakana will move on. Beretti finishing third, and Himmel in fourth. Unfortunately, only the top two qualify to move on to the semifinal race. So Heat 1, Natron, and Tilakana qualify. Heat 2 coming up. We will have Sviet, Wyotis, Nu, and Nar racing now in Heat 2. A bit of waiting as the sheep get set in their positions. Once the sheep get set, we'll kick off this race. This is part of what I was talking about earlier, where the sheep decide where they set. We'll randomly spread out across, and you see, everyone just goes into a random position each time. Heat 2, on your mark. Go! And the sheep are now underway. Heat 2, Nar currently in the lead because it has the inside leverage. Wyotis coming up very near and actually passes Nar. This is the mistakes that you cannot have happen in these events. Sviet helping out Nar in that turn. You cannot fall and tumble. Wyotis now gets stuck and didn't make the turn either. Sanu pushing him up and pushing him forward. If you see a competitor stuck, you really want to try to avoid him, but it's so hard on these fast courses where you're just flying through the track and you might end up trying to miss him, but end up hitting him and helping your competitors out. But here, Nar again got stuck. Each turn, someone has been stuck and tumbled. But they get up and keep going. Nar currently still holding the lead. Wyotis pushing forward, trying to get past. Sviet fighting off Wyotis for this. Sanu falling way behind. Currently, Nar and Sviet in the lead. And who will win? Oh my goodness, too close to tell. We'll have to look at our finish line camera to see who won in that very close race. I got word that our finish line camera is actually broken. We apologize for that, so you just have to take our word that it was Nar and Sviet who qualified, and they were tied. We will call it a tie because we did not have the right technology. We'll improve our technology and our capabilities for next event. Here we have Heat 3 coming up. We have Tempesta, Gabi, Haldas, and Rangi. Heat 3 now underway. Haldas quickly falling behind right away, so is Tempesta. Rangi and Gabi holding up the lead. Rangi, a strong competitor from the Sheep Summer Games, is looking for a repeat year and trying to win the event this year. We know from the Summer Games where Rangi has done so well in the last event, fell from second to third overall. They were looking for some vengeance against Himmel and trying to win these games. Gabi currently in last place. Tempesta and Haldas fighting for second. Only the top two qualify. Rangi holding a commanding lead. And Rangi has gotten stuck, slipped and fell. Unbelievable. Will he make it through? But he does. Slip through it, makes it down the slide. Last leg of the race. Tempesta and Rangi neck and neck. Gabi trying to finish, trying to qualify, get in front of Tempesta, and they do not make it. Tempesta and Rangi move on to the semis. Heat 3, you see the times. Rangi getting a pretty slow time compared to the other events. So we'll see how they do in the semis. Maybe conserving some energy, seeing how far ahead they were in that race. Heat 4, we have Mara, Aris, Bumi, and Okean. Aris, the favorite of these events after winning the Sheep Summer Games, getting the right to host the Winter Games here. Aris really looking to have a strong performance in these games to please the home crowd and show them that they are truly capable of competing at these high levels time and time again. We cannot compare the Sheep Summer Games to the Winter Games, as there are two different seasons and different athletes compete, but the nation as a whole is competitive. As you see here, Aris just running right past Mara. Mara did not even see that coming as Aris slipped right through, skating around that inside lane of that third corner. Coming up, the final turn of this event, Aris and Mara neck and neck coming into the final leg. And Aris, looked like there was some shoving going on there. We'll see if that is a disqualification. Bumi now pushing forward. Bumi and Aris fighting for it. Mara falling behind. And Aris gets pushed through because of Bumi pushing him forward. And Mara does not qualify, coming in last place. The pushing and shoving, I heard, is a legal thing in the Sheep Games. So go for it, Sheep. Fight as hard as you can. Here we see Heat 4 times. Absolutely killer times by Aris. 54 seconds, currently the best for this indoor track. We see the bottom standings, 9 through 16. Verratti getting the best time out of all of them, but not qualifying for the semis. Sometimes it's unfortunate when you get such good times, but you still don't qualify because your competitors were just so much faster. We will now bring to you the next event, the semis. In the first heat of the semi, we will have Sviet, Nar, Tilakana, and Naturan. The top two qualify to move on to the finals. Semi number 1 is underway. Currently, everyone's sticking neck and neck down through the first turn. It's basically who had the inside leverage, and that's Tilakana pushing forward. Naturan squeezing by. You really can't afford getting stuck in the semis anymore because everyone is super fast and they've proved themselves that everyone's a competitor in these games. Svia pushing forward, Tilakana pushing back, trying to hold their ground, trying to keep on to first place. Naturan now trying to sneak by both Svia and Tilakana, and they do so successfully. Going down into the third turn, Naturan holding a lead. Tilakana, Svia, Svia got tumbled and fell on that turn. Did not make it. Naturan holds a commanding lead now. Tilakana pushing, trying to catch up. It does not matter if you're first or second, you just want to qualify. But Naturan and Tilakana both pushing each other towards the finish, and they both will qualify. Svia, unfortunately, is way behind, and Nar is even farther back. Times matter because each position gets you some points. And overall, as you probably remember from the Sheep Summer Games, you do want to compete at a high level each event because every single point matters. Times for the first event, a new track record, Naturan 52.74. Unbelievable speed by Naturan to get that win in that semi. Semi 2 coming up, Tempesta, Rangi, Bumi, and Aris. Some of the heavyweights from the Sheep Summer Games. Everyone here in this semi is a top contender, and they try proving themselves again by being in the semi here in the Winter Games. And they're trying to get into the finals. Only top 2 qualify. Aris currently holding on to the lead with Rangi pushing and Bumi trying to get through as well. Rangi passing up Aris and Bumi being blocked off by Aris. Tempesta also very close behind. These athletes are so close together. Tempesta falling back as I say that. Rangi actually now getting commanding lead. Bumi getting in Second, Aris falling behind. Tempesta almost passed Aris. Rangi now in the final turn. Oh no! Rangi slipped on this final turn, but is able to recover and still keep his lead. Aris now fighting against Boomy, trying to get past. Will get through. Aris passes Boomy in the last second. Boomy falling into third. Rangi qualifies as well as Aris in second. Boomy finishes third and Tempesta in fourth. Unbelievable. Times, oh my goodness, another track record. Rangi with a 51.81. Unbelievable. Way to qualify for the final. And now we see the standings 5 through 8. Boomy on top of those. The finals of the first event of the Sheep Winter Games. Speed Skating 1. We have Naturan, Tilakana, Rangi, and Aris. Here we will distribute our first medals. The winner of this event will now get the gold. This race is for that medal, for the 25 points that come with the gold. Aris absolutely shooting out from the start, getting a good lead, but Rangi fighting back quickly and passing Aris right away, basically. Now Aris fought off on this next turn, but Rangi gets the inside lane and passes Aris. Naturan currently in third and Tilakana in fourth, trying to catch up. Tilakana is sprinting forward, getting into that good position, getting all bunched up again. Rangi again holding good lead. Rangi's unbelievable on this ice skating rink. Will Rangi get that gold in this event? Naturan made the moves to pass Aris. Aris fell into third. And Rangi slowing down, and Naturan takes the inside lane and absolutely takes over. Is now in first in the final leg of this race. Tilakana finding Aris. Naturan going for the gold, and Naturan with the gold. Tilakana passed in for the bronze. Rangi gets the silver. Aris fell all the way down to fourth after commanding start. They were not able to compete and finish strong. Naturan with the first place finish, getting good times there. So here are the overall standings now. Naturan in first, Rangi in second, Tilakana third. Congratulations to these athletes on their spectacular performance. Naturan getting that gold medal in the first Sheep Winter Games. Unbelievable. Congratulations to all the athletes. Thank you so much for tuning in to Speed Skating 1 Lap of the Sheep Winter Games of 2021. We will get out to the next event as quickly as possible as the Sheep Winter Games continue here on RedOps Productions.